What's up, weirdos? What's going on? Good morning, good morning. How's it going, guys? Or I guess it's afternoon now. All right, so let's have a look over at the Bitcoin chart, guys. What's happening? What's going on? 110,200. We're back above resistance. Can we get up there? Can we close up there? That's the question. Or are we going to see a move down even further? I told you guys this morning over on the Patreon's morning market overview, and I said we're probably going to consolidate in this range. I could see it happening for another week, sometime next week, or maybe even the week after that before we break to the upside again, right? So a little bit of a double bottom playing out here. As you can see, boom, boom, double bottom, getting ready to move back to the upside. So very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's get into the chat a little bit. See what's going on out there, guys. Let's get into the super chats. Big Kev dropping that cheddar. Thank you for all you do, even when the market is red. With your leadership, we are able to keep printing money. LFG to the moon. Pico right beside. Let's go. Absolutely, Cody. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the super sticker. Leo, my guy. What's up, big brother Rob? Pico, all the way up. We're all the way up. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep climbing. Absolutely. All right, let's get into the chat a little bit. We're through the super chats. This is not going to be a very long stream, guys. I have to get to the funeral home today, so I'll be doing that as soon as this live stream is over. So it won't be a very long one. So yeah, I'll do what I can today, but I'm a little bit obviously busy today. So H Barbarina in the house. What's up, man? J Money, first Pokemon of the day. Prayers, my friend. I'll tell you, doing these videos and these live streams are a welcomed distraction. I'll tell you that much. Strawberry Dragon, appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate you too, Strawberry. Thank you so much. Kevin, what's up, man? Thanks for everything. LFG Pico, you're missing out if you're not on the Patreon. It's a great community with talented people. Yes, for everybody asking for an update over on Pico and LFG, I did do an update on both of them on the morning market overview over on the Patreon, and the updates also are done on live streams over on pump.fun. So if you're not following me on pump.fun, you're missing a lot of updates there as well, okay? So I'll sum it up real quick, guys. But you need to start following on the other platforms if you want to stay up to date with what's going on, okay? I am talking with someone about, actually, we're looking at developing a mobile app game. Guys, listen, the roadmap, the white paper is on the website for Pico and LFG, right? So go look at the roadmap. I would highly encourage you to go look at the roadmap, look at the white paper, and you're going to see what the plans are for everything, right? What else do we have? Candyman, my guy, what's up, buddy? If laziness were an Olympic sport, I'd make sure I'd come in fourth place just so I wouldn't have to walk up to the podium. That sounds like first place to me, brother. Leo, what's up, man? I want to thank you, Rob, for all you do, brother. Hey, thank you. For everyone who has been sticking beside me through all of this, who's hanging out, who hasn't taken off or downgrade or whatever the case might be. Thank you, guys. And listen, we are going to kick things back into high gear again starting at the beginning of the month. So be ready to go, guys, because we are getting ready. I am still doing videos for the trading group as well. I will be doing at least 2 more trading videos today over there in the trading group. So make sure you guys are over there also. Okay, what else do we have? Let me catch up at where I was in the chat. J Money, my guy. William, good to see you, buddy. A guy, good afternoon. What's going on, brother? All the love is being sent your way. Thank you so much for that. Guys, there's 146 people watching. 34 likes, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. We can do that, guys. We can get to 100 likes. Quentin, what's up, buddy? Beebs, my dude, what's happening, man? Adiotus. Any of you in profit? Yes, everybody is in profit. You want to know if people, this is this morning in our trading group, okay? If you want to know if our trading group is in profit, well, what do we have? Avantis. Short open, 350, almost 351 bucks up. Boom. Zebek, 786, guys. Listen, yes, they are printing money in the trading group. If you're not over in the trading group, you're missing out. It's really just that simple, right? You're saving the price of a cup of coffee to lose out on tens of thousands of dollars. Makes sense to me. Beebs, what's up, brother? Good to see you. A guy says, I'm in profit. You're paying a decent amount of money for the membership. If you consider the price of a cup of coffee a day a decent amount of money for a membership, I don't know, man. It's not very expensive to me. I don't know. Everybody's budget is different, but if you can't afford the price of a cup of coffee, I don't know, man. If you should be I don't think if you can't afford a price of a cup of coffee, you shouldn't be trading at all. You don't have the money to be trading, right? I guess really is what it boils down to. So, over the top, what's up, man? Big Nick, what's up, big dog? Good to see you, Nicholas. Paul, God bless you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Galaxy Shooter, can't wait to cash out. Few more months, man. Few more months. Dave, what's up? What's up, man? Glad to see you, brother, man. Good to see you, too. Jake the Snake, 103K. Ooh, 103K. That would be pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Blessings, John. Good to see you, man. I already gave an update on Pico and LFG. Cryptus, what's going on? Happy Friday, fam. Let's get this money. EZ, what's happening? Good to see you. Marcus. Hey, Rob, I'm a Patreon. I have 400,000 Swift coin. Do you think sell them in one order? Maybe two. Maybe 2 orders. Probably 2 orders. You should be fine at 2. There she is, Gamma Goddess. Happy Friday. We appreciate you, Rob. May God continue to bless you and your family. We love you. Thank you so much, Gamma. Thank you so much. Harlow, my dude. Don't say much on the lives, but I just want to say appreciate everything you do. Truly, brother. 1 in a million. Love you, bro. Thank you so much, Harlow. I appreciate you, brother. Ben, Rob, prayers, brother. You think we linger till Tuesday? Yeah, I think we kind of chop sideways a little bit. We might come down into this box here. I see a lot of people calling for lower prices, like 103. But here's the thing: with options expiring this week, max pain is 107, right? Which is the bottom of this golden pocket here. We're not much farther away from max pain, anyways, at this point. So yeah. Ray, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Can you show us where you called Avantis, AVNT? Where did I call AVNT, guys? Do you remember? It was like, I think it was like 25 cents or something like that. 25 cents? Let me have a look. It's up 7.4% today. Let's go have a look at it. Avantis, $1.77. Yeah, we called this at about, let me go look at the chart. We called this at about 25 cents, I think. 24, 25 cents, something like that. 17, yeah. So we called it on this red candle here. Let's pull up the chart. So I called Avantis over on the Patreon around this red candle right here. Right here. So that was what? What was that? No, that's too high. We called about 17 or about 25 cents. 25 cents. It got as high as $2.68. Right? So yeah, we crushed that one. We absolutely crushed that one. And that's the thing, guys. That's the thing I keep saying. If you're sitting on the sidelines going, I don't want to pay the price of a cup of coffee for a membership. Well, you save the money of that price of cup of coffee for sure. You saved that money, but you lost out on this trade where we got in at about 25 cents and it peaked at about $2.68. It's still $1.78 right now. You missed one hell of a return on investment for the price of a cup of coffee. So you saved $2, $2.50. to lose out on tens of thousands of dollars. The math isn't mathing. OG, Rob, you're a blessing to the world. Thank you so much. People who is not worthy of it will not find this page. If it's divine guidance, absolutely, man. You and Otaku, absolutely. Otaku's my dude. Seems like he's not showing us where he called it. Bro buying coffee 70 bucks explains his weight issues. Laughing my weight issues? You think I have weight issues? I'm a professional athlete, dude. I'm a professional athlete. I'm a retired professional bodybuilder and professional wrestler, dude. I have weight issues. Oh man. Yeah, somebody just let's just block this imbecile. Let's just remove them. It's probably D or something, right? They're blocked from the channel now. It's probably D or something. Lou, I'm upgrading. I drink 3 cups a day. There you go. Let's do it. Bitcoin back over 110. Yeah, 110,000. Absolutely. 20 bucks. Don't dog my friend. I want all the DCA opportunities. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Candyman. Absolutely still here. Second of the day. Most bald people don't own a comb. They just can't part. Still own a nice. Hungry Hippo style. There you go. Max Payne is a great game. Absolutely. Strawberry Dragon. Thank you, Gamma, for getting rid of the. Yeah, absolutely. Gamma's on it. Oh, D, the real, because I canceled my membership yesterday. Sensitive. Actually, no, D, I did it because this is your second time being kicked from the Patreon because you're emotional. You get into little groups of people who don't know what they're talking about. And then when you guys end up getting wrecked, you come crawling back to me asking me to let you come back, right? And the answer this time is no. This time you can go follow somebody else who doesn't know what they're talking about and you can get wrecked, right? Because you're done. So, yeah. What else do we have? Wise Mind. Blessings, my friend. Gamma gotta stay strapped for the haters. Absolutely. Gamma's got it covered, man. All the trolls today, yeah. You know, it's one last gasp because here's the thing. They're upset that we've been ignoring them for the most part over on Pump.Fun and on the Patreon. We just kick them, block them, mute them, and then we just move on and we just make money, right? And they're upset because, you know, they can't stop us. So they're getting desperate, right? I think the guy's asking where in the Patreon you called Avantis. I'm a member of the Patreon, never saw. Why avoid? Yeah, another one. Money bucks, right? Another one that's spreading misinformation. So we'll get rid of them too. See ya. See you later, Gator. I know, I got Rob and the community's back. Absolutely, because they're the bottoms of their relationships too. Yeah, a lot of fire sales today. Absolutely. Smells kind of trollish. Yeah, absolutely. They think that just coming in and making negative. It's funny because there's like a small handful of them, and they think that they're going to stop a community this big, right? They'll get bored eventually. They'll move on to other things. We just don't feed the trolls, right? They're going to continue to be broke. They're going to continue to make no money in these cycles, and they'll continue doing what they're doing. But they're happy with their lives, so let's just let them be trolls, right? Element Rage sounds like this troll has a crush on Rob. Yeah, dude, it's like, seriously, like Nicole and Dee are like ex-girlfriends, like the one from Wedding Crashers where she's like, I'd find you. That's them, right? Absolutely. They seem to be as useful as SNR. Thank you, Gamma. Yes, Jack Sparrow. Rob Father, prayers to you and your family. Can't believe you gave us all a chance to change our lives. You deserve the world. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We're music makers, and we're the dreams. Willy Wonka. There you go. Willy Wonka, wise mind. Hey, Rob, I'm not going anywhere. There you go. Rob posted a video on Avantis called a couple of Fridays ago. Well, Strawberry Dragon, they know that I called Avantis. They know that it's there. They're just putting misinformation in the chats, right? That's what they're doing. They're just saying things that aren't true. So, and they know it's not true. They're just being intellectually dishonest because they don't really have anything to attack me on, right? So they're making things up. So, and they're frustrated because they're losing, right? Crypto J505, what's going on? Ted DiBiase time. There you go. Beebs. Rob, what was the announcement by Zebek? I didn't have a chance to listen in. I will be playing the video recapping it later today, Beebs. Alphud Rob, since I joined the Patreon, I kept making money. I'm tired of it. Nice. Okay, let's we can finally get into some of the news now that we've got all the trolls. So yeah, Gamma, if you could do me a favor and just because I won't be reading the chat, just make sure you eliminate the trolls. Yeah, the market has gone green all of a sudden, but Bitcoin's back down to 109,800. So yeah, I don't get why people come in here negative vibes when you help people as much as you do. Well, I mean, there's always going to be those people, wise mind. You know what I mean? Like they're always going to exist, and I don't know what their motivations are at the end of the day. To be honest, maybe we just rub them the wrong way, right? Maybe they're bored and they want to try to harm somebody, right? Who knows? But those people are always going to exist. You're never going to please 100% of the people who follow along, right? There's always going to be people who are just bad people, right? Let God sort them out, and we just ignore them. We block them, we kick them out, and we move forward, and we make money. That's what we do. Emilios, Rob, thank you for doing for still doing your videos and helping us through this tough time. You've left me. That would have left me wrecked. Hey, absolutely, man. That's the plan, right? Is to make sure you guys are not panicking or losing during these times, right? So yeah, so we're going to ignore the trolls moving forward, guys. We're just gonna have the mods just block them, shut them up, remove them, and we'll just cover the news and we'll just keep doing what we're doing, right? Let losers lose. When someone is here's the thing, guys. Someone taught me a long time ago. When someone is self-destructing and destroying themselves, just step back and let them, right? Just step back and let them. Don't interrupt a fool when they're being a fool. Just let them be a fool, right? All right. Let's go check out some of the news, see what's going on. Like I said, I don't have a whole ton of time. I got to get over to the funeral home, guys, so I'm going to cover this stuff really quickly. So yeah. All right, Ethereum tests key $4,130 level with $1 billion in shorts and RSI suggesting recovery. Gamma's got my back. Absolutely. Thank you, Gamma. I appreciate you. Ethereum has entered a critical juncture as traders focus on monitoring liquidity, funding rates, and chart structure to determine a direction. Market structure suggests we may stage a bullish reversal, or we may confirm further downside in the short term. Could go up, could go down. Crypto analyst Mikey Bull, Crypto observed that Ethereum is showing early signs of potential local bottoms. More than $1 billion in short positions are currently stacked near $4,200 level, creating conditions for a possible squeeze. Will we see a short squeeze take place on Ethereum and a move to the upside? He noted that on the long side, liquidity has already been cleared while funding rates remain negative. Historically, such setups often mark turning points and prolonged sell-offs where bearish pressure begins to exhaust. The relative strength index is also positioned within levels that previously triggered a bullish reversal in June. If conditions align again, the combination of technical signals and liquidity metrics could favor a recovery. Zone of resistance highlighted Ethereum's head and shoulders structure of a 4-hour chart, according to his assessment. The neckline near $4,130 remains a pivotal level to watch in the coming session. Price action could retest its neckline with a 4% move higher from there. Ethereum has two possible outcomes: reclaiming the level and negating the bearish breakdown, or rejecting and extending the downward trend. Until confirmation occurs, the head and shoulders pattern remains unvalidated. The $4,130 mark therefore, acts as a crucial resistance zone guiding the next market direction. With the last 2 weeks of September approaching, analysts anticipate heightened volatility, traders watching closely whether Ethereum can regain momentum above the neckline or continue its corrective phase. A reclaim above $4,130 for Ethereum would restore market confidence, potentially signaling a bearish exhaustion is complete. Conversely, rejection at that threshold would reinforce downward pressure, leaving Ethereum vulnerable to further retracements. So basically, if Ethereum rejects at $4,130, we're likely going to see further downside for Ethereum. However, if we can break above $4,130 and close above there, then it would validate a move to the upside. So that is what you're going to be watching for on Ethereum. Back into the chat here. Thoughts on Gala Games, wondering if it's a good buy. Kevin, to be honest with you, I made a lot of money on Gala in the last cycle, but when Gala did their token migration, they dumped a whole crap load of tokens into circulation, and they watered down the supply, which tells me that they likely will not get back to their previous all-time high. So for me, I don't know, man. I think that there's better projects out there for ROI, stuff like Miria, Naka Games, if you're looking for Web3 gaming projects, Beam, B3, all better plays in my opinion than Gala. Metal Detecting England, what's up, man? I see UK maybe going to have a digital. Yes, I saw that. Hopefully they use Jasmine's technology like the My Number card in Japan. But they've been talking about that digital ID card for a long time now in the UK, right? It's all about the weekly close. Absolutely. Aaron Cope. Kat, what's going on? Good to see you. EZ. Wrench game strong with Gamma. She'll shake you out like a margarita. Absolutely. She don't mess around, man. You're going to mess around and find out when Gamma's in the house. Okay, let's go over to Squawk Box here and see what's going on there. I'm running out of time very, very quickly here, guys, before I got to go. So, all right, let's go with this little 5-second ad to end for clip. Let's go.
Now is Dan Skelly. He's Morgan Stanley's Wealth Management Managing Director. And Dan, thanks for coming in today.
Morning, Becky.
A lot of talk about how this is the worst week we've seen since August 1st, but we're still talking about 1% declines or less for the major averages. And maybe that tells you more about where the markets have been recently. People keep thinking this is time for a pullback. There's time for a pullback. What do you think?
Becky, first off, we've blown past the seasonally weak period. So I think that was the time frame everyone was expecting that pullback. So it's telling you a couple things. First, the economy continues to have a tremendous amount of momentum. We saw that in GDP revisions this week. The AI super cycle continues to power the big mega cap tech parts of the market as well. So we would just say we've been due for a consolidation, although the momentum in the economy and the AI story continues to suggest it won't be a huge correction.
Meaning, if stocks pull back, do you see that as a buying opportunity, or would you put money to work right now?
So we're always, in wealth management, we're always saying today is a good day to invest, because so often our clients are investing for retirement, savings, college spending, et cetera. Those are long-term time horizons. And as we well know, the market pays us back over those time periods more often than not. So we're saying,
what if you're somebody who's nearing retirement?
Yeah, we'd say maybe to be a little bit more conservatively oriented and focus on dividend growth or dividend income stocks, which candidly has actually been one of the worst performers in the last 6-12 months, as it's been more of a risk on growth market. So it really depends on where you're coming from.
You are of the opinion that this bull market still has a long way to run, though.
Absolutely. If you look at history going back something like 50 years, we've seen 5 bull markets since 1950. And in that period, the average length is about 8 years. So we're 2.5+ years since the Chat GPT lows in October, November of 22. So we don't think we are close to a bubble-like condition. We would also offer, as much as growth in Mag 7 has led, back in 99, the technology sector, the NASDAQ, was something like 50% above its 200-day moving average. Today, the NASDAQ's trading about 12% above that moving day average. So it's nowhere near as extended as it was in that prior cycle.
Some people think we're early cycle starting now. One of your guys, Mike Wilson.
One of my good friends.
And I think he might date something to the Liberation Day as where'd you go back to, the Chat GPT?
We're saying October of 22 is where that bear market ended in 22.
You don't. So what was that? What we had in April of this year? That was just a backing and filling consolidation. That wasn't the start of anything new. We got a bear market in it wasn't the NASDAQ down 20?
Sure, the NASDAQ was down 20.
So
and
you could date the new bull from then. And then you got another 2 years.
You could. I think that's definitely maybe stretching a little bit. But I think to Mike's point earlier this week, Joe.
You were watching?
Of course. Yeah. Never miss him.
You never missed the show. I think you
never missed the show.
You meant to say.
Never missed the show, and he happened to be on.
Okay.
But to your point, ISM manufacturing has been sub 50 for 3+ years. So in this kind of weird environment, with winner-take-all technology, high interest rates, there's been this concentrated market. And I think there might be some element of broadening out, no doubt, as the Fed is cutting and as the tax cuts take effect. You could see some broadening.
You like healthcare?
We do, and it's we
explain the valuation of healthcare right now and why you like it.
Sure, Becky. So look, healthcare has, like those more defensive dividend names, been in the doghouse for the last several months and years. Policy has been an overhang.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a reason for it.
No doubt.
No matter what party's in power, they're
no doubt. It's been fairly efficient, we think, in terms of higher rates impeding biotech in particular, which is duration oriented and a little bit more dependent on rates. It's been frankly, the COVID pull forward, which couldn't be extended, right? So a lot of analysts are still trying to normalize for post-COVID type earnings, number 2. And number 3, policy. So look, we would just argue at an 8% weighting in the S&P, healthcare is trading at the lowest relative weight in the market since 1994. So we think policy is largely priced in. I wouldn't say all priced in. You always get burned when you say all priced in. Largely priced in. Big Pharma's trading at like a 30% discount to the S&P, and this will be, over the longer run, one of those industries that's transformed positively via AI.
Even with the news coming today from the administration that the president is looking to impose 100% tariffs on any drug company that's not building and manufacturing here in the United States.
It's an excellent point. If you look at 2 things, first, I think many of the pharma names are trading up as of this morning.
A lot of them already are building plants.
Very good, right? So a lot of them have committed in recent months to building already. Number 2, if you look at the precedent with the semi-tariffs going back a couple months ago, it was a 1 minute, 1 hour shock. And then the semi-index is now 12% higher than when that tariff announcement was made. So I think the market is becoming more and more accustomed that tariffs are going to be this feature, not a bug going forward.
What would change your mind? What do you look for around the edges? Only because if everybody's certain that this keeps going higher, there's going to be something that surprises us at some point.
So if you had asked me that same question a year ago, I would have said the Middle East. I thought that was a particular risk factor that wasn't priced, with oil trading consistently in the low to mid 60s. And look, I would say arguably today, the geopolitical risk factor in Ukraine and in Eastern Europe is certainly seemingly getting more concerning on the margin. And I think that might be
some people saying we're at the closest point to war with Russia than we have been since the Cold War.
It's concerning. And it's one of those factors, unlike earnings and cash flow, it's not quantifiable per se, as you know, but we would just argue, again, oil trading in the low to mid 60s, it feels like this has been such a strong consumer-driven economy that were we to see more geopolitical concern there and a higher oil price, that could be a problem.
How confident are you in your assessment of this? If you put it on a scale from 1 to 10, if you put it on a historic scale, however you want to measure it?
I would say today, given the tax deal, given the enthusiasm around AI, given this has increasingly become a concentrated high-end consumer economy where the rate sensitivity in that particular cohort is not as high, I'd say we're very confident that we're not going to see recession, no doubt, and we're not going to see, to your earlier point, Becky, drawdowns really bigger than normal, maybe 5–10% at most. The last thing I'll say to that point is, I think in April, it brought people a lot. It brought a lot of people back to investing 101. It was a 20% drawdown realized in 4 days. But those bear markets tend to pervade in one of three categories: economic recession, year-over-year earnings contraction, or the Fed hiking. And what we were advising clients in April, none of those three conditions were in play back then, nor do we think they are today. In fact, we're talking about the Fed cutting rates.
I do agree with them, guys. I think that there's going to be a lot left of this. A lot left of this cycle. A lot left of this bull run. So let's go look at the Pico chart, guys. I know you guys have been wanting to see it. Let's have a look. So Pico is officially breaking out of the bull flag here on the 12-hour. Looking nice and juicy, guys. We're just sitting right at resistance right now. We have a significant level, just a hair below, just a hair below 30 or 201. So 3098. Got a little bit of resistance right there, right about there, right? So 309917. A little bit of resistance there. A break above that, guys. So what we need to do today in the 12-hour time frame, anyway. We need to close this candle outside of this bull flag here, this bull pennant, sorry. Maybe we come back and we retest the top of the trend line before taking off, right? But we are in a very bullish structure here on the bull pennant for Pico. Target is up here on the breakouts, somewhere around, like I said, around 20187 would be the target area. From where we are right now, you'd be looking at a return of about 90.80%. So we have a nice potential move coming here on the bull pennant for Pico on the 4-hour, the 8-hour, the 12-hour. Let's check out the daily time. Oh, that's the monthly. Let's check out the daily time. There we go. It's not loading. Let me try to reboot it here for the daily time frame. All right, so yes, the daily time frame, very similar. We're on the breakout right now. We could retest the top of the trend line here, like I said, guys, on the daily time frame as well. We could retest the top of the trend line before breaking up, but we are looking good on all time frames for Pico. So very, very nice. Very, very nice, guys. All right, guys, I got to get over to the funeral home. I will be uploading some trading videos for the trading group later today. There will be some other content for the Patreon as well. Just so you guys know as well, if you are a free member on the Patreon, I'm going to be starting to upload the YouTube channels, YouTube videos onto the Patreon on the free side. Everyone will be able to see them, but the free members will be able to follow the YouTube videos, not the paid content, just the YouTube videos. Those will be uploaded over on the Patreon as well. So we're going to be doing that moving forward as well. So, all right, guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you guys for having my back. Thanks for being here. Love you guys all. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless.